Hi, I'm Leanne with book reviews by Hot Rod Homestead, and today we're going to go over it's called 30 Nights with a Highland Husband by Melissa Mayhue, and this is part of the Daughters of the, I think it's, what is it? Daughters of the Glen series. I believe there's 8 books in this series. So the first thing I want to talk about is that, so I would put this in the genre of paranormal romance. Be forewarned, this does have some graphic intimacy scenes in it. The whole series does, just so you're aware of that. So if you're not interested in that at all, I would not even bother picking the series up. That's its. I would say that is its base purpose, actually. So the whole series, I'm going to go through one at a time because each one's a little bit different, but you should read them in order if you're going to read them. Each story, each book is a different character for the main character, but the background characters, they are in the other books and they kind of go in order. So you kind of have to know, if you want to know who everyone else is in the books, you kind of need to read them in order and to understand the backstory a little bit better. So this one, well, all of them have elements of time travel in them, of the Scottish Highlander main hero type archetype. There's also the Fae, if you're familiar with that mythical being. A lot of that like Celtic type history of type stuff in it, which I've always been very drawn to that. So I enjoy those types of books. So this series, I've read 3 of them so far. I do plan on finishing the series, but I will say up front that I do not plan on buying this series right now. They just couldn't grab my attention like I really want if I'm going to buy a book. I found the plot to be a little lacking. I like, even if I'm reading a romance book, I want some pretty involved plot, something that really draws me in, that really catches my attention. This plot just couldn't keep my attention for very long. The characters, I honestly, I was a little annoyed by them. I just don't, I didn't care for the characters at all. I felt like they were very wishy-washy, going back and forth on what they said and what they did, and I just found it very annoying. There are bits of backstory. There's like a prologue in these series. For this one, I felt it kind of choppy. I felt like it didn't really flow well with the story. Yeah, so this one I didn't care for as much, but I do. It's not so horrible that I'm not going to continue reading the series. I keep getting reminded to smile. Sorry. um, so they're decent. I wouldn't say they're horrible. It's just not something that I would purchase because I like am enthralled with the book. I still somewhat enjoyed reading it. It's not a horrible book. It's well written. It's just some parts of it are kind of choppy. They don't flow as well as what I'd like. Um, but yeah, if you just want kind of a quick series to get through that's just kind of in the paranormal romance series and you like the kind of genre that is, I wouldn't not recommend it. I would say it's a decent book, but it's not something that I I'm going to buy. So I hope that helps you if you want to determine whether or not you are interested in reading this book. So if you guys have any comments on if you've already read this book, if you liked it, feel free to comment. If you didn't like it, whatever you want to say. If you have any suggestions on any books that you want read and reviewed, I have an obsession with reading. So I'm more than willing to read other people's suggestions of books and do reviews on them as well. So thanks for watching.